Okay, so can you know?
No.
¿No la pueden ver todavía?
Teacher.
Ya.
Yeah.
Okay, so it says 6.3, English 3. How are you feeling? The vocabulary is illness and the function is seeing the doctor, which means that we're gonna be working with vocabulary phrases used when we visit the doctor, right? Okay, so let's start. So here we have 3 questions and it says, do you think men or women go to the doctor more often? So, it's black the screen now. Okay, so let's wait. Well, let's answer this question. What do you think, guys? I can't see your chat, so you will have to say it out loud. Who do you think go more often to the doctor? Men or women? Men?
Men.
Really? Why?
Sí.
Because...
pero que era often es menos.
No, seguido.
Ah.
Women. Why? ¿Por qué? ¿Por qué consideras eso, Héctor?
No sé cómo explicar en inglés, pero...
Give it a try, because...
because the man is... more ridiculous with these terms.
Could be. I mean, they are more or less, they're careless. Careless son que menos cuidadosos, right? They're careless with their health, maybe. Okay, so,
Okay.
So if you say men, Peralta Martinez, why? I mean, you're saying that men are the ones who go less or more often than women? I don't get your answer. Okay. So, what reasons, ahora vamos a hablar de razones. What are the reasons that you think people give for not going to see the doctor? In general, what do you think people decide not to go to the doctor?
La pregunta es, ¿por qué las personas no van al doctor?
Ajá.
Because están sanas.
No, I mean, but when they're sick and they don't want to go to the doctor. For example, Alberto says ignorance. Maybe because they ignore what they have and they just don't want to go. Miriam, I think that you misunderstood. Creo que malentendiste la pregunta. Aquí es, ¿por qué no van? Even if they're sick, why?
Porque piensan que se curan solos.
Okay, so try to say it in English, okay? Because they think, porque piensan. Huh?
Because he don't have money.
Because they don't have money? Okay, it could be one of the reasons, but sometimes we don't need money because we have free medical service, right? Maybe it's not that efficient, but it is. Okay, Miriam says because they are afraid. Actually, nowadays, many people don't want to go to visit the doctor because they are afraid of the coronavirus, right? So, but in general, before the coronavirus, there were many people who didn't go to the doctor, even when they were sick. And one of the reasons could be because they are actually afraid of what the doctor is gonna tell them, right? About whatever. Because if you're sick and you Google it, what is something that we do? I feel bad, let's say that I have a headache. Okay, let's say that I have a headache, so I decide to search on the internet, Google what I feel, and then I can find many different diagnoses that it will be like kind of that will freak me out, right? Que me van a hacer sentir pánico. So maybe I won't want to go to the doctor because I am afraid of it. Jimena's already here, right? I think so. Okay, so those could be some of the reasons, right? So now let's check the vocabulary. It says match the problems from 1 to 4 below with the advices A to D. Advices son consejos, right? Sugerencias. So problems, right? Problemas. We're talking about health problems, so serían más bien como enfermedades. So when you have a headache or a backache, headache, dolor de cabeza, backache, dolor de espalda. You have caught a cold as, pues se traduciría yo creo que mejor como pescado, I don't know. You have caught a cold, es un resfriado. And you have the flu, es gripa. For me, it's kind of the same, but some people say it's different. I don't really know the differences, but they are different. You have broken your arm or your leg, which is like the bone, right? Te has roto un brazo, una pierna, you can break many other parts of your body too. You have a sore throat and a bad cough. Sore throat es que te duele la garganta. Bad cough is tos. You have a very bad cough. I mean, cough is just cough, and bad cough is like very intense. You also have high fever. Well, fever is temperature, right? That when you have temperature, high temperature. Take some medicine. Antibiotics is what the doctor gives you when you have an infection. Go to the hospital for an x-ray. Okay, so I'm giving you the answers. Okay, so go to the x-ray. It's what you do when you have something with your bones, right? Get some rest, descansar, and drink lots of hot liquids, like teas, for example, or teas is most of the hot liquid thing. And painkillers or pills es lo que pudiera ser aquí, como por ejemplo el paracetamol, ibuprofeno, those type of pills that help us to heal the pain, right? Okay, so now let's see. Number 1, which do you think is the answer or the advice for number 1? When you have a headache or a backache, what is recommendable to do? Very good, Peralta. Peralta already answered. It's letter D. Take some painkillers and pills. ¿Por qué no puede ser antibiotics, por ejemplo? Porque cuando es un dolor, we only take a pill to feel better, right? And the antibiotics is what the doctor actually gives you. Number 2, you have caught a cold or the flu. What is better to do? Peralta says letter C, correct? Luisa, it's letter C. Why? Because when we have the flu or when we have caught a cold, we most of the time are in bed. Nos descansamos, we get some rest, and we drink teas, we drink warm things, right? Then we have letter 3. You have broken your arm or your leg. Which one is better for this one? Very good, Rodolfo. En Peralta, it's letter B in Luisa. Go to the hospital for an x-ray. 4, you have a sore throat and a bad cough, and you also have high fever. Letter A, right? Take some medicine and antibiotics. Remember, these type of antibiotics are the ones that the doctor gives you, not the ones that you go and buy without a prescription. A prescription is where una receta médica. Okay, so questions about this? Let's continue. Okay, here we have different issues, different health problems. So this is just vocabulary. For example, the first one is asthma. Then we have a backache, broken leg, a cold. Hector, can you help me to read them, please?
Todos.
I'm starting here.
¿Dónde?
A cough.
En asma.
No, yeah, a cough. Tos. Here. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Ah, ok, ok. Ok. Acá. I'm urge, a
Earache.
fever, the flu, head dashing,
Headache.
hairburn, the malice, a rash, a sore throat, stomach, y abajo, creo que es en inglés, de Estados Unidos y británico, sunburn y antotage.
Toothache. Uh-huh. So the H, the sound that you said H is ache. Okay. Earache, headache, toothache, backache. Okay. So these are different illness or problems that we can have related to our health. Then here it says 5 reasons you don't go to the doctor. Okay, this is kind of similar to what we were talking at the beginning of the class. So it says, did you know that men are 5 times less likely to visit a doctor than women? The reason, they don't like waiting. In fact, 58% of men will choose not to go to the doctor even when they should. Here are the top reasons people give for why they don't want to go to the doctor. These are the reasons men gave for not visiting the doctor. Number 1, I'm fine, which means that they don't accept they are sick. Then we have, I hate waiting. So when we visit the doctor, it's kind of sure that we're gonna wait for our turn, right? Some people don't like waiting, so that's why they just don't go to the doctor. Nobody told me to go. For example, wife, girlfriend, mother, I don't know why, but sometimes when we feel sick, we wait for someone else to ask us to go to the doctor instead of just deciding ourselves. 4, I don't want to talk about it. So sometimes when we feel bad, we just want to ignore it, and we don't want anyone to tell us anything about or related to our illness. And the last one, which I consider is like the most common, I don't have time. So which means like, no, I can't, or this is just an excuse, I consider. All of these are excuses because nobody likes when you are like actually sick, not just like the flu or a bad or a cold, for example. When you are sick, we're not in the mood of visiting anybody, and we don't want to actually know what we have wrong, what is wrong with us, right? Would you like to add another reason? ¿Alguien tiene otra excusa que quepa en esta categoría? What could be another good excuse for not going to the doctor? Different from the ones we have in here.
Inyecciones.
Because you're afraid of of injections. Okay. You, Hector? You don't like vaccines? ¿No te gustan?
No, la verdad, no. Nunca me han gustado.
I hate them. You too, Luisa? Okay. To be honest, I prefer them instead of pills and that because I always forget the time I have to take them. So it depends on your interest. And they heal you soon. I mean, they heal you sooner. Te alivias más rápido. Okay, so let's go to this exercise. It says, complete sentences from 1 to 6 below with the words in the box. I have matter, which is going there in the first one already. Then I have problem, hurt, look, worry, and feels. Vamos a ver. Okay, let's see. Kimberly, can you help me? Can you help me with the number 2, please? Kimberly, are you here with us? Okay, sorry, but can you write your answer? How long have you said? Very good, yes. How long have you had this problem? This is probably the first question the doctor asks you when you are sick, right? Because sometimes we go till the 3rd day or the 4th day we have been sick instead of just going the first day, right? Number 3, Ana Paola, what do you think is the answer?
Disculpe.
What is the answer for number 3?
Dígale.
Worry.
I'll give you, this is what the doctor tells you. I'll give you some what?
I know.
No sabes?
No.
Okay, Peralta Martinez answered this one and it is pills. I'll give you some
Pills.
pills, pastillas.
Pastillón.
Okay, Cesar, what is number 4? It was correct, Peralta. Okay, so 4, what is it, Cesar?
Can I have a look?
Can I have a look? These are phrases the doctor tells you. 5. Who wants it? ¿Quién la quiere? Héctor.
It's nothing to worry about. Ah, ok. Ya la contesté. No sé qué es. Where does it hurt?
Where does it hurt? ¿Dónde duele? Where does it hurt? And the 6th one, you already said, it's nothing to worry about. No hay nada de qué preocuparse. So don't worry. Thank you. Okay, so let's go to the next one. And here it says, complete sentences 1 to 5 below with the words in the box. So I have painful, sleep, sick, hurts, and worried. Hay palabras que pueden significar similares, cosas similares, pero se utilizan diferentes dependiendo la expresión. Por ejemplo, painful, ¿qué es painful? Es doloroso, es un adjective, es un adjetivo, entonces describe algo, right? Sleep es, well, sleep, dormir, right? Sick, enfermo. Es un adjetivo también, I'm sick. Estoy enfermo. Hurts es un verbo. ¿Qué significa doler? Por ejemplo, painful es un adjetivo, describe algo. Y hurts es un verbo, o sea, me duele algo. And then I have worried. Here, it's like, for example, it could be, in this case, it's also used about an adjective. Está utilizado como un adjetivo. Vamos a ver entonces. No, I mean, sorry, like a verb. Okay, so let's see. Number 1, I feel terrible. And what could be the other answer? Okay, Peralta says sick. Very good. I feel sick. I feel terrible. Number 2, what could be? I can't sleep. Very good. I can't sleep. Okay, number 3, I'm about worried. Very good. I'm worried about my leg. I'm worried about my leg. I'm worried about whatever. 4, eat when I woke. What happens? Hurts. Very good. It hurts when I walk. Therefore, the last one, it's very what? Well, it's the one that we have left, right? Es la que nos sobra. It's very painful. Es muy doloroso. Okay, so now let's go to this other exercise. And it says, underline the correct alternative. So, por ejemplo, es como les comentaba ahorita. Aquí, hurts, pain, and sore. Las tres son expresiones para hablar sobre dolor, right? Hurts is a verb. Pain is a noun, es un sustantivo, o sea, es dolor. And sore es un adjetivo, que también significa, o sea, actually the three of them, si las traduzco literalmente son dolor. The first one is a verb, the second one it's a noun, and the third one it's an adjective. So it means that describes something. So for example, if I'm talking about my head, what would be the best one? My head hurts. Very good, Luisa. My head hurts. Number two, a bad what? A ver si recuerdan del vocabulary que vimos ahorita. I have a really bad, it is not flu. Cold, very good, Luisa. I have a really bad cold. That it means that it is intensifying. It's not just a cold, it's more than that. You're very sick, let's say. Okay, number three. She feels, ella se siente what? She feels sick. Very good, Luisa. I only have Peralta and Luisa answering, guys. You can also participate. Okay, so she feels sick. Four, I think my arm. Broken, very good. I've broken my arm. Number five, where does it hurt, pain, or sore?
Heart.
Hurt. Where does it hurt? ¿Dónde duele? Recuerden que pain es un sustantivo. Es un... Where does it hurt? Necesitamos un verbo. Hurt es un verbo. Okay, so 6. It's nothing to worry about. Very good. It's nothing to worry about. Number 7. I'll give, or I'll take, or I look, you some pills. What does the doctor say?
Take.
Give.
Give. Yo puedo decir I'll take some pills, pero ahí dice you. Entonces quiere decir que alguien más se las está dando. Entonces sería I'll give you some pills. Si no tuviera you, si pudiera ser I'll take some pills. Me voy a tomar pastillas. Right? Number 8. How long have you had this ill, matter, or problem? Problem. Very good, Jimena. Okay, guys, do you have any question about this vocabulary, about illnesses and doctors and that?
No.
Okay, thank you. So basically, that's it. In the next slide, you are going to find a YouTube video link for you to watch, which is related to what we just talked about. Es de lo mismo que estuvimos hablando. That's it for the presentation. I'm going to show you the activity you're gonna be working with. Okay? Wait. So here, let me know when you see the document. ¿Pueden ver el documento?
Ahora sí.
Okay, so it says, vocabulary, illness, instructions, complete the sentences with the words from the chart. So aquí en el cuadro tengo medicine, cold, rest, painkillers, broken, antibiotics, x-ray, sore, headache, and temperature. So lo que tengo que hacer es, pues, poner las palabras que hagan falta en la oración, right? Vamos a hacer la primera. It says, it's very painful. Es muy doloroso. It's very painful. I'm taking what?
Pills.
Pills. Bueno, aquí no está pills. ¿Cuál sería entonces?
no. Medicine.
Medicine es the same as antibiotics. Cuando algo te duele, ¿qué tomas? Painkillers. Very good.
Painkillers.
La rola
Painkillers.
esa.
Es la
Then,
misma.
no, porque los antibióticos te los dan para infecciones y así.
Pero las píldoras no son antibióticos.
Según yo no.
No.
Okay, and in the other
Porque
exercise, en el otro ejercicio dice, seeing the doctor match the sentences helps. Vamos a unir la mitad de la oración con la otra mitad, right? Son expresiones que utilizaría un doctor o que utilizaría un paciente. So, for example, in the first one, what's the, ¿cuál es la que queda aquí?
What's the...
This problem. No.
Ajá.
Matter, what's the matter? ¿Qué pasa? What's the matter? Y luego la segunda
¿Qué es
pudiera
malo?
ser. Es como otra manera de expresar un problema, right? What's the matter? ¿Qué pasa? Es como, pero se utiliza como, es una expresión, si la traduzco te va a decir qué pasa o qué sucede, pero se utiliza como para hablar sobre problemas, right? What's the matter? What happens? Ok, entonces, I feel, ¿qué pudiera ser aquí? I feel what? Sick. I feel sick or I feel terrible. Okay, guys, well, basically that's it. I don't know if you have any trouble of what you have to do.
No.
No? Okay, so I'm gonna stop. I'm gonna... Can someone take a picture of us, please?
Yeah.
And send it to the group.
De mucho.